My mom owned a cheer, gymnastics, and dance studio in my small town. And so she was always around people, so I was by default always around people. But I quickly saw how people-facing she was, and there was a customer aspect to what she did. And a lot of people, small business owners know that, right? And you've got to do what the customer needs, but also at the end of the day, it's about the experience that you provide, and that's what keeps them coming back. So that's been ingrained in my DNA from the jump. But I think I quickly learned, yes, college was a big leap of faith to understand that there's different perspectives besides your own. And I would say I came into college not as confident. And I would say I didn't come into Brooksource as confident because I wasn't sure I didn't know what I didn't know, which a lot of people feel that way. So that's really okay. I think that's where it came from, is I did a lot of observation and a lot of active listening. So that, I'd say, emotional intelligence, which has become a strength of mine, didn't happen overnight, but I wanted to be observant in rooms and not just silent. Those, I think, are two very different things, is like understanding how someone answered a question or the perspective they bring is something you didn't even know existed. But what are you gonna learn from that? Are you just gonna take it and be like, oh, that's cool, and move on? Or are you gonna go back home and research it a little bit? Or maybe ask them a question of like, hey, where'd that come from? So I think it comes from being observant, yes, but then have the confidence to maybe prepare a couple questions and then ask a follow-up, which sounds super daunting until it's not. But I think what I learned was that balance of observation and active listening with some thoughtful questions allowed for some really productive conversations. So I think that's something anyone can do, no matter what walk of life you've come from. But I'd say that's where that like connections of people really exists for me.